Kobo has finally come to the races with color. Now, it's not amazing that this has color in and of itself, because color's been around since '09, and the second wave of Kaleido has been around since 2019 with the ereader C6. What is amazing is that it's a Kobo. This is one of the big three, Amazon, Kobo, and Barnes & Noble, that has finally entertained the idea of color. You can see that it does have stylus support, although it's not included, and you do have highlights, the ability to read color content, all that fun stuff. This box couldn't be nicer as well. It looks fantastic. You also get this fake kind of pages bind on both sides. It is very well built, although they have moved manufacturing from Taiwan back into China, so that needs to be noted to some degree. You have a 7-inch screen, not 8 like the Sage. It is waterproof. You have a glow light, Wi-Fi, pen support. You see a little asterisk there, and Bluetooth. Let's crack it open. This box is very detailed all the way onto the inside, and all the sides and the back and the front, and the bind is just beautiful. Everything is looking very top-notch so far. Kobo Libra Colour. Now, the reason there is a U, if you guys don't know, is that in Canada we spell things like neighbor, color, etc. with a U, and this is a Canadian company, so that's where that comes from. There is a ton of information here, and also there is a great deal of repairability that we'll get into in the full review. They have teamed up with iFixit for various purposes. We'll let you know later. You also get a USB-C cable right here, and as you can see, there's no stylus in the box, but we have styluses around, of course, so we'll show you that in the full review. What do we have here? This is the Libra, so it's not going to be the Sage, although I'm not sure why they did that with the note-taking capability, but I'm glad they did, because it is good to have more note-taking abilities on these units. Now, this looks a little bit different than the black and white Clara and the color Clara. It almost looks like little tulip leaves or something like that, some flower petals. It's quite nice, and it doesn't leave as many fingerprints because it's textured, so your thumb and your fingertips don't have a lot of flat matte black plastic to adhere to. You have nothing on that side, nothing on that side, nothing on that side, and a USB-C over there. I believe the status indicator should be somewhere on the front, can't really find it, and you have page turns up and down right there. Let's take this off and let's weigh the device, because we need to know what we're working with here in terms of weight. So let's zero out. This is going to be in grams, of course, and we'll put this on here. So we have 98 grams fluctuating. Could have been that little speck of dust on there. Now, what do we have to do? We have to show you something really cool before we do a first-time boot up, and that is a not included case. They actually have cases as well, and this looks just as nice from a design perspective as the actual unit does. This is also made with recycled materials to some degree. I don't know the exact amount, it is not stated on the box. And unlike the Clara BW and the Clara Color, this one doesn't seem to be an origami case. So you only get the one bend, you don't actually get the triangular bends, but you would just line everything up like this and snap it in. Away you go. It'll also act as a sleep cover, and the reason they have the bend is because the bulge right here needs to bend to conform to that. Let's do a first-time boot up. This is insane how this is in color. No one out of the big three, nobody has even so much as thought of releasing something in color, and these guys now came out with 2 units. But we've seen things like this in the past with Amazon being resistant to note-taking, and then they made a Wacom enabled digital e-note, which is the Scribe. So I guess we're kind of shocked and we're not shocked at the same time, but we're more excited than anything else. This has color, guys. This is a huge thing. We have little tiny color icons as well. We're going to get into this in the full review, but for now, this is everything that comes in the box with the brand new 2024 Kobo Libra Colour. This is the first of the big three anywhere to release color devices, and Kobo has 2 out of 3 of their new units in Kaleido 3. Check out the review coming up in a future video.